Quick update about my channel at the beginning of this video, skip to this time for the tutorial. Yeah, so I've been gone for a while. Boy! Yeah, college was kind of beating my butt. A lot of stuff was going on and I really did not know what I was getting myself into, but when you're as down bad as I was for a semester, you really start to self-reflect and find out what you like and don't like. And what I found out is that I really like making content. Like, I love interacting with you guys and being in this community, and what I really don't like is this. Okay, like, come on, I'm gone for a couple months and Epic releases this? Like, what decision making? Okay, I'm sorry, I had to, but for real, this is really where I want to put my priorities, and if you're with that and want to support me in this journey, drop a like and subscribe. But yeah, sorry for the break. Let's get into what you actually clicked on the video for. Alright, so I know for a ton of players, they just write off kickoffs as completely luck-based and then get triggered every time they get a kickoff goal scored on them. Look, that was me, your average gold player. Not really paying attention to kickoffs, not really talking to women, and absolutely despising 1v1s because it's all kickoffs. This is bad mentality. I'm gonna teach you how to step it up and actually be smarter in how you approach and get behind the ball. Alright, so first of all, there's really only one technique you should be using for your kickoff. No, not a wave dash. I actually cannot believe that people still use this for kickoffs. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a single player win a kickoff doing a wave dash kickoff. Like, who even came up with this? It doesn't even look appealing. It's so janky. I'm sorry, but you're literally trolling yourself if you use that. No. The technique you need to use is the speed flip for every single kickoff. There's a reason the pros always use it. It is by far the fastest and most effective way to approach the ball on kickoff. Now, here's how to do it. Okay, for some reason, I was able to pick up this mechanic really easily as opposed to a bunch of other ones because once you know all the steps, it's actually really simple to get down. Essentially, it's just a diagonal flip cancel, and the reason it's faster than a normal diagonal flip or front flip is because it allows you to be boosting throughout the entire duration of your flip. For a regular front flip, you're not going to get as much speed because if you try boosting while front flipping, you're just going to bot out and go like 3 miles per hour because you're boosting in a 360. The flip cancel in the speed flip keeps the tail of your car pointed straight behind you, so your path to the ball is literally as fast as possible. Now, keeping this in mind, we need to actually practice flip cancels. To start out, load into free play, and you're going to want to start by just flipping forwards. Nice. Okay, now as you're flipping, right after the second tap of your jump button to flip forwards, pull your joystick the opposite direction of your flip. So tilt your joystick back basically. Remember to hold down the joystick until your car cancels this flip completely. That is a basic flip cancel. It should look like this. Once you got this down consistently, you can move on to the diagonal flip cancel. Okay, now we come to one of the most important decisions of your Rocket League career. Which side do you learn? Or do you learn both? Okay, it low-key doesn't really matter, and what I recommend choosing is the side you have your directional air roll as. For example, if you use air roll left, learn the speed flip on your left side, and vice versa. Now, if you don't have a directional air roll bound, what are you doing, bro? Watch this video and bind it right now. Overall though, it doesn't really matter which side you choose, and learning both is not really necessary because you can use one side for every single kickoff perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to do this guide based on the left diagonal flip since that's just what I use, but if you want to use right, just mirror everything I'm doing exactly and you'll be fine. Alright, to begin your speed flip, you want to start off by boosting. Remember to hold this down throughout the entire duration of your flip for maximum speed. Now, after you start boosting, slightly tilt the nose of your car to the direction opposite of your flip. For left flip, you would slightly tilt right. This allows the corner of your car to point towards the direction we want to go. Next, jump off the ground slightly and tilt your joystick at about this angle to flip your car in the forwards direction with your second jump. Now, immediately after flipping diagonally forwards, tilt your joystick back the opposite direction you went in to cancel your flip. Try to keep this line as straight as possible for your best possible results. We have now arrived at the most important part, and what I like to call the drag back. Without this step, you will keep messing up your speed flip, and it's probably the reason why you might not have been able to do other advanced mechanics like it before. Now, simply flip canceling with your diagonal flip without the drag back is most likely going to make you land super awkwardly and mess up your kickoff and probably cause you to cry. What you want to do to stop this is after your flip cancel, you want to start dragging your joystick down and to the left in a circular motion, and then once your car's wheels are facing up, hold down air roll left. This is going to reposition your car with all 4 wheels down on the ground facing forwards. This is the hardest part because it's really up to muscle memory, but I'll explain how to train this a little bit later in the video. Okay, now that you know how to speed flip, how do we apply this to kickoffs? Well, let's go over each kickoff situation really quick. For right flippers, remember to mirror everything to the opposite kickoff spot. Left diagonal, boost immediately and start your flip right after you grab the boost pad. Left middle, boost immediately and tilt your car to flip into the boost pad in the middle. Start your flip right before the boost pad. Middle, boost immediately and begin your flip in the middle of the first and second boost. Right middle, boost immediately and flip towards the middle boost to grab it with the tail of your car. This one is a little tricky and I honestly don't always get it either, so definitely give this one some practice. Right diagonal, same as left diagonal, boost immediately and flip right after you grab the boost. For every kickoff, remember to stop boosting once you hit supersonic to conserve as much boost as possible. If you get these timings down, you should land far enough away from the ball to set up for your second flip. Now, for flipping, this part is pretty general to every kickoff. For almost every situation on kickoff, you have to barrel roll into the direction you want the ball to go. Let me explain. Normally, on any random kickoff, you would expect both players to meet the ball at around the same time, leading to a 50-50 occurring. If both players were to flip directly into the ball would pinch towards the angle of least resistance, where the least amount of mass of the car is behind. Now, flipping directly into the ball means you have a stationary path of resistance, and you don't really have any control over where the ball is going to go. However, what if you can move your path of resistance so the ball has to be angled towards the direction you want to go? Well, I mean, you literally can, and it's called barrel rolling. For your approach, you want to jump up to make contact with the center of the ball, and then flip sideways into the path of least resistance. Now, deciding which side to flip into is super easy. Legit, all you have to do is just see what angle the other player is coming at the ball in. For example, if the player is coming in from the left side, flip right to pinch the ball in your direction and give yourself momentum to keep the ball after the kickoff. You want to try and use the other player's positioning to your advantage.
Let's go! Party rock is in the house tonight.
Okay, now to train the speed flip kickoff, there were only a couple things I did to get really good, really fast at these kickoffs. Now, once you think you understand how to perform a basic speed flip, you're going to want to make sure you're doing it right and getting it consistently. So this training pack is going to help you insane amounts. With this pack, you will only be able to hit the ball if you are doing a speed flip correctly. If you're too slow, it's gonna disappear like my father. Once you find yourself hitting the ball consistently, then you can start practicing the actual kickoff. Now, to train this, head into free play and literally start spamming speed flip kickoffs. Begin your speed flips from the areas I listed out previously and keep resetting the ball every time you make contact. This is gonna get you a bunch of repetitions of this kickoff in every possible position in a really short amount of time. Remember to make contact at the center of the ball with each rep, and switch up your barrel roll directions. Now, once your hands cramp up from spamming this kickoff so much, go outside and touch grass. I know, it's been a while. When you come back, head into 1v1s. Okay, I know 1v1s suck, but it's legit the best possible way to train kickoffs because you're always gonna go for the ball and you have no teammate to back you up if you lose. You're probably gonna want to queue up for casual though, unless you're like a literal psychopath and enjoy playing D-Ranking Simulator. Okay. At first, you're gonna be losing a lot of kickoffs, but you have to stick with practicing because I'm telling you, once you get good at this, you'll be kicking yourself wishing you learned this earlier. It's just gonna take time to build up that muscle memory. Keep grinding this routine and you'll be clapping kids in no time. Wait, no, not like... Okay, now let's recap every step of the best kickoff in the game. First, hold down boost. Second, begin your speed flip at the right time based on where you started from. Third, stop boosting once you reach supersonic to conserve boost. Finally, make contact with the ball as close to the center as possible and flip sideways into the direction of least resistance. Do all these steps correctly and you'll win literally like 90% of your kickoffs guaranteed. Okay, now you've seen the tutorial and you actually know how to do a proper kickoff, which is good. But there's a secret I've been hiding from you guys. The real reason I've been gone for so long is because I was spending that time perfecting a new, more improved kickoff.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Zuzi on the track.